Kind of like going to heaven and finding out that it's Chinese and going, you know, I don't have an issue with it. I just didn't know it was so Chinese. That's how I felt about Vancouver. I got into Vancouver and I'm driving around and I was like, I love it. It's beautiful. I just didn't realize it was so Chinese. You will pet me whether you like it or not. I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, fantastic afternoon, fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is also our broadcast coming to you live from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a spectacular revamp of the 2026 revamp of Hasanish streaming from Just Soup for My Family 2026 edition. What an incredible opener. Normally that's the closer, that's the outro. You guys might not know that, but normally that's the actual outro. Yes, I'm in Canada. We're live, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is Thirsty Thursday, and we're all thirsty, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen, folks, boys, girls, and MBs? Shout out to Chillax. Shout out to Just Soup for My Family. Shout out to all the beautiful edits that were in there. I'm drinking coffee. Wait, hong. My favorite kind of travel is when I'm on the same time zone. You know what I mean? Same time zone, different country. No bag milk. Are you going to speak at XQC's house? Yes. Shout out to Canada. I have so much to say about Canada. Oh my god. I've never been here, and it's so funny. Like, I get it. I got in, and like, first of all, the border patrol was so nice. What the up with that? Like, there's baddies everywhere, Asian baddies galore. Okay, all of the border patrol were baddies, which is, I don't know if they do that like IDF style. I don't know what the that's about. Like, I don't know if they like purposely made it happen like that. But Vancouver is gorgeous. Vancouver is beautiful. Canada is beautiful. Canada is gorgeous. I think I just don't understand why people don't realize that. I know a lot about Canada, but I've never been here before, and it is awesome. Baddies are in hibernation. Come back in the sundress. Please collaborate with Kyle or even team up with Kyle and Majority Report for a triple threat stream. Sure. I mean, I have done that many times over, but I would do it in the future. Did you see English, French, Chinese language signs at the airport? I did. Okay. First of all, let's get it started. Yo, FD went in this. What is this? Where Liv Agar at? I don't know. We're all Liv Agar. So let me get started by saying, first of all, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what's going on in the world of Hasanabi Piker in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. So help me God, that's what I'm gonna do, right? There's a China Maxing article that came out on GQ. We'll obviously talk about that as well. But did you get a Tim Hortons yet? You need to get a double. No, I haven't gotten a Tim Hortons yet. I flew in. All right. I flew in. Oh, don't you know? I flew in. And all I did, was take a shower. All right. First and foremost, let's get started. Oh, that's crazy that the room service is here already. That's fast as dude. Here, take a look at this XQC clip while I go get the door.
Yo, can you not do that, please?
XQC, is that you?
Yeah, just don't pull me back, please. Don't pull me back.
XQC, why are you in Diamond?
Yo, it's my fourth alt account. Relax, man.
Right now is that
Why are you in Diamond?
of your head. What the
Well, it's my placement on my alt account. Can you chill?
Looking like a buster right now, thank
No, see, the correct answer is I'm also in Diamond.
Then look at my name. Blair, there's a reason why it's called Ben Blair. I could not give a... I will give a... I will talk... Okay, I'm talking. I'm talking your game. I could not give a... I could not care about your game. I couldn't give a... You need this rating, I don't. So, I mean... Okay, fair enough. It's all good.
Yeah, hey, you remember that time you sucked Trump's dick?
Oh my god, dude. Yo, can you not do that, please?
XQC, is that you?
Yeah, just don't pull me back, please. Don't pull me back.
XQC, why are you in Diamond?
Yo,
It's kind of funny, kind of interesting to see the Lion of Level getting rolled so hard. That's pretty funny. Have you seen the American-born Chinese skier who took second all, dropped out, beautiful customer ski suit? Republicans are so pissed about it. Yes, I've been a fan of her for years at this point. Are you kidding me? She's dope. I was China Maxing from the jump. She's American born. She's an ABC that went to China and is competing for China. What do you think? Of course I'm aware of her. Is the mic too dank? Yeah, Eileen Goo. Mic buzzing? When I speak, you mean? I'll lower the gain a little bit. Hopefully that'll fix the buzzing a little bit. It's a buzz line. The buzzing you might be hearing is from outside of the noise gate. Maybe Mike is fine. Love them. Coffee slurps king. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, Gallup will no longer measure presidential. Okay. Hold on. Let's just do the thing that I wanted to do first. Okay, which is personal news. So, ended the broadcast last night. You guys already know. Ended the broadcast last night, and I had to wake up super early, and I had to fly at like 4 a.m. Right, I had a flight at like 6 to come to Canada. Canada. So basically, how's the jet lag? Yeah, it's really funny. No jet lag whatsoever. I went to bed at like 10. I purposely didn't even bring my iPad with me because you know I'm a screenager, right? Like I purposely didn't bring my iPad with me, so I was like, I'm gonna force myself to read, and which is precisely what I did this morning, which was cool. I was able to also knock out on the flight too. I was in Air Canada business class. So I was able to actually kind of knock out for a couple hours too. I had like le breakfast, which is in English, it means breakfast. Read a little bit, had a devastating experience at did not think that we were going to actually make it. I forgot that Canada is an international flight, even though it's not out of the international terminal. And March needed to pack a bag, even though it's a one-day trip because he's like flying to New York after. Anyway. So basically, don't make that mistake that we did, okay? Just remember that it is an international flight. So luckily we were there exactly an hour before they closed check-in. So we were able to check in our luggage, right? And I never check in my Pelican, but I checked it in for the first time because March convinced me. He's like, bro, don't bring it in. Don't bring it on the flight. Why are you carrying this all the time? I'm like, I don't want to risk it. It's all of my stuff. I won't be able to live stream for my little rugrats, and they'll lose their minds. They'll go crazy if I don't live stream if I'm in Canada and I just do an IRL stream, right? They'll lose their minds. My Pelican is my desktop setup. So I was like, you know what? F it. I'll do it. I will do it. Chatter said, did you gain weight or is that just your coat? What do you think, Chatter? But anyway, as I was saying, maybe it's the coat. I have not gained weight. I've actually lost weight. But in any case, where was I? Oh, so Dark Woke is back, baby. It is back. So we put our, we check in our luggage to the flight, and there is no prio access. There's no pay to win. Socialism, by the way. And TSA is extra nutty. Okay? It's extra nutty. I'm like, what the is going on here at this airport? What the hell is happening? This is worse than ever before. They won't even let you get to the TSA line. There's massive lines forming. And it turns out it's because I asked someone that works at TSA, I was like, what the hell is this? I've never seen something so bad before, right? What the hell, Leonte? We're not going to make it to our flight. And the guy goes, oh yeah, Thursdays are the cheapest. Apparently for Canada, for Air Canada, Thursdays are the cheapest flights. And apparently that's when it's slammed. Mad people are flying out here on Thursdays, and I did not know that, but it was insane. It was chaotic, more chaotic than usual. LAX is not as chaotic as this experience normally is. So I was like, all right, well, beats me. U.S. Exodus, I guess. It's a holiday on Monday, Family Day. Yeah, I found that out too late because Ryan Leturnabu, or however you say Northern Lion's last name, it informed me that is what's going on. Anyway, so yeah, it's Family Day apparently, which is crazy. It's who the hell takes time off for family, bro? This is a bunch of commies up in this country, okay? Which I will get into in a second. This is a commie country. This is Europe, by the way. This is a European country. It's kind of crazy. Family is communism. Let's be real. Family is communistic. You should be working all the time. I'm an American. Get back to work. So we make it. We make it right on time. We get on the flight. It's a very pleasant experience. I ordered the brekkie. We got the breakfast. It was French toast or omelette. Omelette du fromage, which means cheese omelette for you non-Canadians, because Canada is duolingual. They have francophones and they have anglophones in France. So, I mean, not France, sorry. See, I'm talking about Canada and I said France. What the I think someone's trying to knock on my door. Anyway, so oui, I say omelette du fromage instead of the French toast, which is toast but French. Again, a lot of you are probably uncultured Philistines and you are oblivious to this, but yes, French toast is just toast but French. So I'm like, no, I want omelette du fromage. Oui, for me, please. And it was actually not bad. It was actually surprisingly not bad. Anyway, I knocked out, read some of the book, the Mao book that I've been reading, knocked out, woke up, got down to the airport. And let me tell you, okay, Vancouver Airport, it's Europe. Like Canada, it has the most European airport experience. Like it was just so European coded. Everything is so European coded here. I just like did not realize how Europe Canada is. Canada is infinitely more Europe than it is America, at least at a first glance. Straight up. It's kind of shocking, actually. Like it's not just about like modest social democracy, which obviously is one of the major reasons why it's infinitely more Europe than it is America. But it's not even like it's not even just like, you know, public transit, readily availability, all this stuff. Like it is just Europe. It just feels like Europe. It's got European vibes. European country with the USA infrastructure. I mean, sure, but I love it. It's beautiful. Anyway, the baddies were crazy. Like it really worked on me. Like the introduction into the state is just a bunch of baddies working at Customs and Border Patrol. Like what the and they're so nice. Like the Customs and Border Patrol people are so nice. They're so pleasant. They're in shape. It's just March and I were talking about this. We're like, I kind of understand why like the ACAB conversation is like much more difficult to have in Europe and in Canada and other places. Cause like, I mean, I'm sure your cops suck too, as they do everywhere, right? But like, until you've had an experience with an American police officer or any member of law enforcement in the United States of America, I don't think you will ever understand. Like you will probably come back to your country and hug and kiss your cops. You will be like, I did not know how wonderful you guys were in comparison. Like every conversation that you have with an American law enforcement person is basically like a life or death situation. And I'm not even exaggerating. I mean, you guys already know. You already know because you see it in the news. But like there is always a constant, ever-present threat that this high school dropout that's sitting in front of you, that's like white knuckling through the social interaction, might at any point become like turn on the family annihilator switch. You know what I mean? And you happen to be in his immediate vicinity. Like I've never, you walk up with your paperwork, right? And you're just like, all right, here's my paperwork. Like I did the thing I'm supposed to do. I told you I don't have any illicit substances on me. And like in America, that experience is constantly peppered with like an environment of super tension where the guy in front of you is basically, he's not believing you. Like he's just looking at you like, no, you are Pablo Escobar. I want to kill you. Please, for the love of Christ, let me kill this one. I genuinely feel like every interaction I have is mired in tension for no reason until I just have a conversation with like a member of law enforcement in another country. Not to say that they're good, but it's just like, it's just so strange. It's such a strange experience to like compare to because Canada is so close, especially Vancouver. Like Vancouver Island, you could swim to America. Don't do it. Definitely awful here. Okay, don't come to the United States of America. That's just ULO what? RCPM can get pretty hoggy, but they're generally way more restrained, probably education requirements. I'm a watcher in the UBC Political Science Students Association. Can we set up a bar chat before or after your event tonight on behalf of the students? I don't think I'll be able to do all of that because it's a slammed schedule. But yeah, I just open presents, God, with another 100 gifted subs. RCMP. I read it wrong. So American CBP are nicer to me than Canadian. I'm American though. I don't think so. So I think it's more so where you were. I don't know if Vancouver, especially airport area, is nowhere near Toronto cops level awful. It's probably not as bad as American cops, but it's not surprising Toronto cops idolize American cops. Yeah, I just wish that I wish there was a way for Canada to just like cut itself off from the United States of America, because I feel like every day that goes by, our brain rot is probably constantly impacting your dumbest individuals, your stupid style individuals, and it's probably making them more American adjacent, and I hate that. Like, it's not good. It's not good at all. I mean, it's just like, you have a good thing going here, you know? You have a good thing going here. Also, kind of like going to heaven and finding out that it's Chinese and going, you know, I don't have an issue with it. I just didn't know it was so Chinese. That's how I felt about Vancouver. I got into Vancouver and I'm driving around and I was like, I love it. It's beautiful. I just didn't realize it was so Chinese. And I mean it, like, sincerely. I kind of understand why it bricks like right-wing reactionaries' brains if they ever come to a city like Vancouver. It is way more Chinese than the most Chinese part of an American major city. Like, straight up, it's it's awesome. You know, I just didn't think it would be Chinese. It's awesome. It's beautiful. I love it. Architecture is great. Vibes are cool. Just didn't realize it was so Chinese. Okay. New York City Chinatown is up there. No. I stay in Chinatown when I stay in New York. I have friends that live near Chinatown. I love Chinatown, New York. Vancouver is the entire Vancouver area that I saw, unless I was just only driving through Chinatown, is Chinatown. CanaDA, yeah. I get why those out here are like, oh, them immigrants are coming in and purchasing all our real estate. Like they just, I mean, it's just straight up Cantonese lettering everywhere. You know what I mean? It's Mandarin Cantonese. Y'all have been occupied without even realizing. Perhaps that's the reason why it's so cool. It was already CanaDA, you know? Richmond is the Chinese enclave. Bro, you went through Richmond. Why VR is in Richmond? Richmond is just China. Yeah. So actual Chinatown is kind of sketchy. Okay, that's probably what it is. I just thought it was like regular Vancouver. I've heard, bro, not even Chinese people stay in Chinatown, New York City. First of all, the reason why Chinese people don't stay in Chinatown, New York City is because that's where all of the right-wing, like Kuomintang, dick riders, right-wing separatists have turned themselves into an enclave. That's probably why if you're like a Chinese guy from China, you don't want to go anywhere near that. Also, it's not sketchy at all. What the f are you talking about? It's New York City. There's nothing that's, oh my God, this door. What the f? Hold on. That was weird. Taking too long. It's Mossad for sure. I don't know what it was. It was just they thought that they left something while they were cleaning the room this morning. I'm like, I'm fine. You can't come in anymore. I'm filming. Anyway, so where was I? I live in Richmond. It's awesome. Great food and good transit. Did room service deliver you a customary bag of bagged milk? No, they did not, which is pretty messed up as far as hospitality goes. I'll say it's definitely a big L. Vancouver is 1/3 China, 1/3 EU, and 1/3 US. Yeah, they need to up those numbers. They need to lower the American influence. Where was I? What was I talking about? Canadian here. There's no bagged milk in Vancouver. It's more of an Eastern Canada thing. Yeah, totally think you are doing OnlyFans. Yeah, I am. I'm masturbating in the hotel room. In this nice hotel room that I got just so I can crank one out. Hot loads, you know the deal. So where was I? What was I talking about, chat? Oh, I went through the security. Well, the security was nice, but then after March convinced me to check my luggage for the first time ever, even though I was very resistant to this change because I'm autistic as okay. I come in, bags are rolling in. Bags. I'm in Canada, so I have to say it Canadian style. Bags are rolling in, right? That's how they say it out here. And everyone's bags come in except for mine. Bags. I'm like, what the f is going on? What the f is going on? I'm looking at March. March is looking at me. He's like, I don't know. Well, it turns out my bag doesn't come out. We wait. My bag doesn't come out. I'm like, this is crazy. I was like saying, March, you're going to sit there. We're going to throw on the IRL stream and you're going to be my laptop. Okay. I'm going to make you be my laptop if this bag doesn't come out. You son of a bitch. You made me check my luggage in for the first time ever. Okay. And we're panicking a little bit. We go to the counter and the guy's like, well, it's been scanned. So at least it made it to Canada. We just don't know where it is. I'm like, that's not great. And he's like, well, you know, in a couple hours, we can send it to you if you give us your hotel. I'm like, I don't have a couple hours. I have right now. This is like, I'm panicking. Okay. This is the I have to deal with as March. Yeah. I'm panicking. March is panicking as well, even though we're just not trying to show that we're panicking because there's a lot of baddies around. There's a lot of baddies in the Customs and Border Patrol in Canada. And so we're trying to keep our cool so we can look cool and sexy. And we're panicking quietly. Anyway, the guy basically, as I'm walking back, I go, well, we didn't see the bag. I said, we didn't see the bag, but it's a pelican. And as soon as he hears the word pelican, he goes, oh, don't you know? If it's a pelican, it's on 35, eh? Apparently, they put the pelicans automatically on a separate thing, on a separate conveyor belt. With like all the large items. Also, I got a TSA inspection on my oversized luggage on the oversized luggage side, even though it's not oversized at all. Someone said 35A. Yes. So apparently, how the f do all of the Vancouverites know exactly where it is? 35A or 35A? No, it's 35A. So yeah, they had this like airport logistics. It's fine. Whatever. What is this? Your new TikTok is popping off?
So I was wondering where all the Asian baddies are. Apparently they're in Vancouver. I'm in the wrong place. Edmonton doesn't have a population of Asian baddies that Vancouver does.
Bro, Vancouver is like a Valorant e-girl lobby. Like, it's just weird. No, not on some fetish. Okay, don't get mad at me for saying it. If I see it, I call it out. I have to call it out as I see it. I saw like 8 Customs and Border Patrol ladies that literally all look like Valo e-girls. That's crazy. Okay, do you know what Customs and Border Patrol looks like in America? Yeah, that's what I sound like. Okay, well, get mad at me for saying the truth. I don't know, just like Jesus Christ. Okay, crucify me just like Jesus Christ. They hated him because he said the truth. Okay. It is what it is. Stop gooning. We get it. I'm not even gooning. I'm not even on some goon. I'm calling the balls and I'm calling the strikes. Okay. I have said the truth. You are not Kanye, buddy. As someone who works with suicidal detainees in a Canadian ER, CBP are not baddies in Toronto, but we have the dumbest and most well-staffed cops to grace my ER, and I have to deal with the Toronto police. That's always minimum 2 to 3 of them with any given patient, and they always don't know about anything, no useful information to give me about my patients. Of course, I mean, that's just cops. That's the universality of hogs and the universality of cops in general. Asian, Vancouver born, hard agree. Okay, so where the was I? Anyway, yeah, Vancouver is great. Dude, are you on Adderall today? Does it seem like I'm on Adderall today, brother? I literally keep swapping from stupid ass take to take. I can't even stay on one message. So, as I was saying, yeah, we get the bag big. I got in. March actually did the setup while I was showering. I have a different fit for when I do the talk. I'm actually going to wear a suit. I'm suited out and booted out. And yeah, we're here.
You will pet me, whether you like it or not.
The Piker Broadcasting Service is sponsored by you, the viewers, for you, the viewers. The Piker Broadcasting Service is where you get tomorrow's news today.
Whether you like it or not.